Can these defenders hold on to that second star, or will it be ripped from their clutches at the very last second? Welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, to another episode of Clash of Clans Attacks, where today we look at some replays where the trophy difference is huge between a 1 and a 2-star win or loss, yet the final outcome is decided by the narrowest of margins. So up first we have Glider from Lost Phoenix, who yes has dropped out of clan to defend, not in an attempt to cheap shield, but there are several reasons, including the fact that the attacker could be confused thinking that clan castle is empty, and the clan castle troop comes out without a flag on it, so it can be very difficult to keep track of during the attack. But a Lava Hound pops out of that clan castle, and that is going to cause some complications as Stoop from Gulf Stars is moving in, closing in on that Town Hall, and you see a lot of damage happening right here. The Town Hall down to 10% or so damage, just about to go when the last of the units in the area get drawn away by the lava pups, taken out by that Inferno Tower. And now, with 35% damage, a couple of massive heroes yet to be deployed, it is looking like Stoop has to decide to go for the 50% or the Town Hall. And as he deploys the king at the top of the screen, the minions just take out a building, and that alters the king's path. He is headed towards the inside, and the queen is in tow. Here comes some clan castle balloons. I thought this was a unusual but pretty effective strategy. Can help deal with those ground clan castle troops. Everybody moving in together, the balloons helping to take out some of these defenses, but that is a single target Inferno annihilating the king, and if it gets on the queen, Stoop is going to be in trouble. She's headed after that high hit point clan castle, that definitely slowing things down. There's the single target Inferno, it's on her. He's gonna need to use the Royal Cloak any second. Oh, just barely in the nick of time. Activates it. She is headed for that Town Hall. Here she comes, low on health, but so is the Town Hall. Town Hall down, first star, 47%, and she will not quite get through that Inferno Tower. 47% damage, only 4 minions remain. Dropping all of them at once is Stoop on the far right-hand side. Not gonna happen. 47% and Stoop taking 14 trophies, meaning the Glider was a 42 trophy offer. Next up on the trophy chopping block is Juddhead from Lost Phoenix, and just to let you know at the outset of this battle, this attacker has been offered 54 trophies for a 3-star win versus Juddhead, who is now in the rarefied 4,500 plus air. So an 18 trophy reward for a 1-star win, 36 for 2, 36 trophies at this level can take literally days to recover. So the 1.2 million in resources up for grabs, not even a concern to Juddhead. If he watched this replay live, he's definitely just worried about holding on to those trophies as tightly as he possibly can, hoping that everything doesn't go right from the very beginning. You can see here the wizards coming in, following those clan castle troops as they chase after the golem, and they are gone quickly. The rest of this attack gets underway. Another golem out of the clan castle, 5 in total, coming over the jump spell here on the lower left of the base. Big enclosure, lots of wizards in behind already. Here come the Golemites to join their Golem brothers. The king is down. This attacker waiting to deploy that queen a little bit longer, letting those units get in, starting to clear some of those structures. She can be unpredictable. Now here she comes. She's going to head towards those storages close to the Town Hall enclosure. The king already being targeted by the single target Inferno. He is quickly history, and as the units move in, 28% damage. It is not looking good for that Town Hall as the queen is closing in, and there's really nothing that stands in her way at this point. Now, as you watch this battle develop, you'll notice the Town Hall pretty much going to go down, but watch the 2 golems come in from behind the queen, and they will change the complexion of this raid. Suddenly now the queen has 2 heavily armed guards escorting her through this center enclosure, and now the 2nd star for 50% looking much more possible as she takes out defense after defense. The golems moving in more deeply. We've got some wizards down at the bottom right. 46% damage. Is going to be close, but the queen is going to do her best to help out. She's found her favorite target. The wizards get wiped out by a big bomb. Now the single target Inferno on the queen, off the queen, on the queen again. There she goes. Raid is over. 49% and 18 trophies instead of 36. Cup half full, Judd. Cup half full. Next up to face the Trophy Executioner's Blade is yours truly, with a base that I've been using as I'm continuing my quest to 5,000, and I will cover this base more in depth, including a speed build of it in an upcoming episode, so keep an eye out for that. But right now we've got Team Ninja from Fully Loaded moving in from the very top of the base with a bunch of golems, wizards, and witches over that first enclosure with a jump spell that's going to let them all the way through to the Town Hall enclosure. But you can see as my witches deploy from the clan castle, he drops a second jump spell just to make sure those units can get in there and take those witches out. No lightning spell, so it becomes a bit of an issue. Things really slow down. But Ninja has witches of his own and eventually gets through my clan castle troops, freezing the Far Inferno Tower and Expo. You see the king is on the inside, the queen close to the town hall. Golems moving ahead, and they've distracted the defending king, who is going to get taken out by the queen. Now the golems turn around. They're headed for the next closest defense, which is inside by the town hall enclosure. Queen finishing off the last of the little troops. There she goes, Royal Cloak, Town Hall down. But again, only 29% damage at this point, so I'm hoping I can hold off that second star. And things are looking pretty good until I look at the top left of the screen, wall breakers, and he hasn't deployed his clan castle. What is in there? Here it comes. He drops the clan castle down and out comes a P.E.K.K.A. That's not a good sign for me. That is going to be a lot of cleanup happening from that P.E.K.K.A. if it doesn't face the wall, and indeed it does not. It is smarter than the average queen, heading towards the outside as the ranged units shoot over the wall. 38% damage. This is going to be a close call. The P.E.K.K.A. now the archers and the wizards are following the P.E.K.K.A. around. 39, 40% imminent. The P.E.K.K.A. just about one-shotting most of these structures. Lots of defenses, but look what happens here. They are distracted by the P.E.K.K.A. and somehow those wizards and archers are just out of the splash damage radius of that wizard tower. And together they take both of the defenses out simultaneously. 45% damage. Now it's not looking good. Nothing is firing on them at all. I have a sinking feeling at this point the second star is going to happen. Time counting down on this raid though. Now the defenses pop back into action. The P.E.K.K.A. is history 47, 49% with the builder's hut, and just barely holding off the second star. 10 trophy loss instead of 20. So be sure to stay tuned tomorrow for another of the Quest to 5,000 episode as I push to crest the 4,000 trophy mark. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Don't forget to check out the other episodes. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, and I will see you tomorrow with more full attacks.
Galadon, I know why you drop out of clan to defend. You're embarrassed for the lost Phoenix name.